The lowering exhaust pipes was interesting because like I was really going through something prior to, you know what I'm saying, actually creating the song. I was just really down and I had to get out the house. You know, I wasn't really feeling good, like physically, mentally, and emotionally, and so like I had to release. And I drove and like I got out the house, I went for a drive and I parked somewhere. I rolled up a blunt and just was going through instrumentals, you know. I found a beat by this producer named B Young. Hit him up. Yeah, no, I just started just going off the top, and usually when I hit like 4 or 5 lines like back to back that are fire, that like resonate, then I know that I'm onto something. I hit up Delion and I was like, yo, I got this track, and then hit up Lucci. That's how we really created it, essentially. The song was originally called Car Chambers because it's been hella times where I just like sit in my car and I just smoke. You know what I mean? I just like gas chamber that bitch up. You feel me? Like just hella smoky, hot boxing. I just ended up changing the name of the song for like dramatic purposes. But the song is about just facing, like being honest, being open and honest, and facing yourself in the mirror and understanding like why and how. Why being like, okay, asking the question of like, okay, well, why do I feel this way? Why am I here? You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you go, how? Well, how do I get out? Or how am I reminded, you know what I'm saying, of how to stay focused? You know, like that's what's all that goes into play with this song, and that's basically what it's about. The hook is interesting because it's not really a hook. It's more of a bridge. So how I create my music is I try to go as against the grain as possible in order to find new ways to create different sounding music, or like abstract. Something like Picasso and how he does his paintings a little, well, hella crazy. That's how this song is. So there isn't really a hook. It's like a bridge that goes verse, bridge, another semi. It's like 2 different bridges, and then it goes into like the ending, the first bridge. So I'm just like tripping through different bridges. Crazy depression taught me there's more to life. Have you ever seen pain reside in a mortal's eye? It's a slap across God's face to be immortalized. Had a time to learn this earth, but also wish to die. Does a caged bird sing, or is there beauty in his cry? Melodic when he pleads. Conductor turn the lock and make you dangle every key. A symphony of screams, so pleasant to thine hearts. Very well related to this pain that they have taught. Lord, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. I pray that you be with me when my strength feels minuscule. I'd rather be a leader than to feel like I'm a mule. I'd rather be sickened than healed than feel immune. A car like a chamber of gas, I breathe in fumes. Dance while the universe plays this lovely tune. Is it sent from me? Is it sent to you? These what I... And then it fades out kind of like that. That's how the verse goes. So the first 4 lines. Crazy depression taught me there's more to life. Have you ever seen pain reside in a mortal's eye? It's a slap across God's face to be immortalized. Had a time to learn this earth, but also wish to die. That right there, I came up with like that. It just flowed off, and that's how I know that it was honest and true. Basically, I'm just talking about just the pain in the sense of depression. Usually when I'm depressed and I start to feel better is because I think about things that's outside of me. And it's like, have you ever seen pain reside in a mortal's eye? We all can tell when somebody's hurting, whether they want to believe it or not, they say they fine or not, we can tell that. It's a slap across God's face to be immortalized, have the time to learn this earth, but also wish to die. That right there is a very deep line, and it's biblical in the sense of like morality and immorality, like to be immortal. To be immortal is a gift and a curse at the same time, you know, and I feel like we all have those, a gift and a curse. But to wish to die is a slap across the face of life. Does the caged bird sing, or is there beauty in his cry? Melodic when he pleads. Conductor turn the locks and make you dangle every key. Man, like that right there is just deep because it's set up. That's an artist bar. That was from an artist that can relate. For anybody that can relate to feeling of you knowing you're not truly free, but you yearn for it and you call for it, you sing for it, you play for it, you create for it. That freedom, because that's where you really truly are. You truly is free. And then conductor turn the locks and make you dangle every key. That symbolizes the oppressor. You know, that symbolizes the people that got us in the cage, the people that may depend on us, or the people that we feel like we got to prove a point to. Like, may they turn the lock and may they dangle every key, because they're the ones it's like this. It's like they got the lock and they're handing the key, right? They're dangling it in a way that we're singing to that freedom we yearn for. Is just out of our reach. And that's how I felt. You know, I felt that way. I felt like that my freedom is or was just out of my reach. And that's why I do this music. What I expect the listener to get from my song, the viewer to get from my song, or the supporter, or whatever you want to consider yourself, is open honesty. And I want you to, hopefully, I just want you to enjoy it, and hopefully that it heals you the way it healed me. If you're going through it, like if you're just listening to get a mood and you just love it because it reminds you of like being down and how you've overcome, beautiful. That's exactly what I want. But this song there is no buts. The song was just made for me in pain and healing through that. And if you're in pain, I want you to listen to this song and heal with me through that, because we can. Yo, what's goody? It's your boy PK the Poet, P-O-E at the T, Pieces of Everlasting Thoughts, you feel me? I'm a certified artist, and I just broke down DeLorean exhaust pipes.